JR is the Detroit Gravedigger All-Star JR is embarrassing the hell out of J. Prince Jr. and NBA Youngboy Goon. He dropped a song the other day that was so disrespectful and so flagrant. It literally.
Hey, I've been gone, y'all. I was in Orlando. I was vibing in Orlando for like 3 days, but I'm back, nigga. I'm back. I'm gonna catch up on everything I missed, nigga.
He brought NBA Ben 10 and the other victims out of hiding. I think during this song, like, he literally had somebody on the ground as he was like pumping shots into them to imitate what happened to NBA Ben 10.
Dang.
This is just extreme levels of disrespect.
I get it popping with whoever you should know. HBD on Instagram post was beautiful. Junior running around here tripping. He was a hoe. Don't send it flunkies at me, keep on getting them. You was in the private school learning, trying to choose a hoe. I was in the O, probably Akron selling blues and blow.
I mean, when you write, you write. When you write, you is right.
See, he got every right to go out here and troll because he wasn't bothering nobody that came and fuck with him. But I'm gonna say this right here and I'm gonna say this right there, boy. You better be careful out here in these streets and these folks. I'm just telling you, folks. I'm just telling you, folks. Be careful now. Be careful. Be careful, because you trolling a little too good right now. You know how niggas get. You doing a little too much right now, buddy. A nigga will do a life sentence and try to come kill you just because he feel like you embarrass him online. I'm just letting you know the truth.
J. Prince Sr. has been a millionaire since, I don't know, the age of like 28, 29 years old. So J. Prince Jr. grew up as a millionaire. He grew up with a father who was a millionaire.
Right.
He didn't go to the hood. He wasn't raised in the hood. He wasn't raised around gang members.
Yeah.
He chose to preoccupy his life with the bigotry and the nonsense.
Yeah, he a cornball.
Because he wanted to live up to whatever his father was.
Yeah, he's a cornball.
Which is just sad, because if your father is a multi-millionaire and came out of that life, why are you now going back to that life to try to imitate something you never grew up as? Right. And also when he says, keep sending these dudes...
and that's what make a nigga lame. That's what the definition of a real lame is. Somebody who's trying to be something that they not. You not that, you never been that, but you trying to be something that you not because you trying to fit into a certain image that you feel like other motherfuckers gonna look at you like you cool. When you would have been perfectly fine and perfectly cool. You know what I'm saying? Just being a millionaire's kid and growing up like that.
Keep on killing him. Now, he was operating under the assumption that NBA Ben 10 was dead, which for the most part, we now know that's not true. Yeah. But he's also spitting facts, man. NBA Ben 10 technically apparently died twice, all right? He's now good, but apparently he died twice, all right?
Is he paralyzed? Y'all been saying he paralyzed.
Damn near caught a body, defeated 2 of the most feared rap crews, Mob Ties and 4K Trey.
Whole batch is running through them, balling off that tan boy like high school music. Shootout right there in Confessions. Now I'm 2-0. Put that belt on Lil Ron till his fluid's gone. How the get the stick? You know you wrong. I'ma use it though. If you 3, I know by now you know your boo a hoe. Could've stayed with gang, he took off running. He ain't stupid though. Playing with their life, I know a few of those. Could've had the Prezi scot free, but do it though.
Damn. Could have had the Prezi scot free, but niggas blew it.
Crazy, I blow this. I love this quake and I pull this forever. You on the kit, you shouldn't reach for mine never. If you trying to get some weight, I'm pulling up together.
J. Prince Jr., congratulations, man. You just made this man a millionaire, bro.
For sure, he gonna get rich off
J.
that.
Prince Jr. had the man's baby mama. He was stuffing beef stick down her throat every night. He had her. She was living with him. He done penetrated every hole on her body. He had the bit. But you was able to dominate and have control over her because you're operating as big dog, right? Her baby daddy can't F with you. He don't got enough money, right, like you, right? He don't got your money. So you was able to play big dog.
Barely.
But your jealousy done effed up because now guess what? You done made a baby daddy more lit than you.
For sure.
You about to make him more
and that's why
rich
I
than you.
I don't feel bad about none. I ain't gonna lie, because it's like this, gang. Nigga. Y'all can't plan. Now, if something bad would have happened to Allstar Jr., I would feel real bad about it. And I would, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, damn, that shit sucks. Like, rest in, whatever the case would have been. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that y'all can't plan with him and y'all end up getting far down, nobody feel bad about it. I know I
So now the baby mama who's with you and she's able to flex on her baby daddy with you, she can't flex no more because now the baby daddy is more lit than you, probably more famous at this point. And the baby daddy about to get more money. Yo, you think... I'm telling you guys right now, bro, there are record labels right now offering Allstar Jr. $5 million a sign. Now, Jay Prince Sr. got a lot of paper. Jay Prince Jr. don't got that much paper. Like, from what?
Right.
From the daddy business?
From his daddy.
So now the baby daddy who you was able to treat like a bum and taunt with the baby mama, now that baby daddy is about to be richer than you. He got a bigger buzz than you.
Yeah.
Now you can't really flex no more. Now y'all can't really taunt him no more. Because he got a one-up on you, right? He out-gangsted you. He about to get more money than you. And he's more lit and rich than you. Right?
And think about this. What I'll be saying. I'm gonna stop pausing, but listen. Think about being the son. Think about being the kid of these two. Think about you the son, and your baby, your mama and your daddy broke up, and then your mama is on Instagram. Your mama is on Instagram kissing Jay Prince Jr. ass and telling him to doing all this weird shit. Obviously getting embarrassed, and then your mama boyfriend try to play with your daddy, and your daddy blow all their ass down, and two niggas end up in the hospital fighting for their life with shells in their ass. And you got to hear about this and learn about this all for the internet to see. It's that time of the year again, tax time, which is always stressful. Maybe you owe back taxes, or you have unfiled returns. Or maybe you pulled money from your 401k and you got an unexpected bill. No matter the reason, the outcome is always the same. Penalties grow. You could owe money to the IRS, not even know it, and have no plan on how you're going to pay them back. Let me tell you something right now. The IRS is not waiting. They can take your money through wage garnishments, means they can just take money straight out your paycheck. They can seize your properties, and they can file without your consent. But with over 15 years in business, Tax Network USA has seen it all, and they've resolved over $1 billion in debt. Yes, I said 1 billion, my guy. No matter how big or small, they help taxpayers get back on track. And they can do the same for you, but you have to call now. They're offering a free investigation call with the IRS, and after you get off that call, they'll put a clear plan in place for you. Do not wait for another IRS letter. Call 866-418-6263 or visit tnusa.com/Mula, or just click the link below. Taxes is a so you better stay on top of it. This is somebody's mama.
This must hurt, man. Now, the funniest part about this all, right, is apparently because Allstar Jr. was telling everybody that NBA Ben 10 is dead and the other dude, Lil Ron, he's unconscious. So this forced the victims to come out of hiding. But the thing is, we know you guys as victims, so y'all popping it and talking trash after being in the hospital with missing limbs and missing fingers. It's like, you can't really pop it because, you know, you are the victim. Allstar Jr.'s performance was so legendary that it converted Ben 10 into a born-again Christian, man. Ben 10 done...
Oh, no, he's not. No, read that, gang. No, he's not. Not the biggest, toughest, roughest killer. Not NBA crazy gang, gang, bang, bang himself. Now you talking about God? Bro, get your lame, corny ass on. That's the only thing he could have said, folks. My problem is, gang, don't wait till you get shot the fuck up, and now you want to bring in God and talk, man, y'all nigga ass is corny.
Seen that light, bruh. This man's, his first message to the world is, we serve two different gods. Must be, oh, damn, man. Yo, Ben, hey, man, Allstar, I salute you, player. I ain't never seen a performance like this, man. You turned the savage and the demon himself, man, into a born-again man of God.
That nigga woke up.
He said, my father told...
Nah, but granted, you feel me? Shit, if I was 15, I would have woke up. Shit, that nigga died 2 times and came back, nigga. Shit, I would have turned into... I would have turned into Jehovah's Witness, too. Shit, somebody, we would have turned into something, Christian, something, nigga. But we don't want to hear no God talk from you. I ain't gonna lie to you. In this situation right now, we want you to shut the fuck up.
My testimony already. Life support has never been an option. I've been up. I'm just on God's timing right now, crazy man. I thug every night just to go to church on the first Sunday.
What?
To the youth, make this Good Friday. Listen, what? Man,
these niggas,
it's a good thing, right?
Corny.
Praise the Lord.
Corny, bro. That's
well,
just
you
corny,
wasn't
bro.
praising the... Stop. Well, you can't even stomp the feet because I forgot. Sorry. But where was this praise and worship at when you was out here thugging, when you was slapping women
Right.
for playing the wrong ops card, when you was
Right.
pulling up
Pulling
on
up on
NLE
NLE
Chopper with the pistol,
right.
when you was going around claiming you was looking for Memo 600 when he was supposedly in your town, but he wasn't?
Right.
Where was the praise and worship then? Now he going, bruh. Allstar Jr. got that boy back in church, man. Shout out to the great nigga, man. You
popping this gangster
boy,
ever.
this was a performance of a lifetime, man.
No cap.
Now, he also posted this, which I guess was a love letter to one of his homies. I'm not reading it, right? No need to. So then he also posted this.
In the morning shit.
Man, you know we gotta get this shit in. These niggas sound stupid, eating good around this bitch. Ain't nothing
Stupid
changed.
duck ass.
And then right after talking about praise the Lord, and right after the Jesus talk, you get on here and talking about what?
He also posted this.
In the morning shit.
Man, you know we gotta get this shit in. These niggas sound stupid, eating good around this bitch.
He talking about eating good, nigga. You in the hospital for trying to rob a nigga and getting blew down. You making it worse, bro. You was better when you was shutting the fuck. I'm not gonna lie. You was way better when you wasn't saying nothing. This is embarrassing.
Stupid duck ass.
Stupid duck ass. No, you're the stupid duck. You tried to rob a nigga and got blew down, bro. You not making nobody else feel like you the stupid duck. Why? Because you feel cool because you got some eggs, some grits, and some toast in a hospital room with the balloon. Lord have mercy. What happened to the Jesus shit 5 minutes ago?
Fuck wrong with you?
Now, here's the thing, though.
You know.
Now, the rumors is Ben 10 is paralyzed. Now, his condition just kept getting worse. It started off telling us, hey, bruh, he's paralyzed from waist down. And then it went to, oh, nah, he's paralyzed from neck down. At least for now, we know he's not paralyzed from neck down because that would mean he wouldn't be able to use his hands.
Right.
But there's still no confirmation about the legs
He can
working,
walk.
okay?
Yeah, one.
Now, this is the second victim.
Fingers
This
gone.
is the other victim, okay?
Why are they... These niggas, is something wrong with them, gang. I think these niggas have a real mental illness. How do you try to rob somebody, get shot? That man blew your hand off. You don't have any fingers anymore. Your fingers are gone. How do you turn that into a flex? How are you reportedly paralyzed after trying to rob somebody and trying to be the biggest gangster? And his caption said, God got me, my nuts literally hang to the floor. Fuck wrong with a nigga. What's wrong with you, bro? You the one in the hospital? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Man, hey boy, listen. These new niggas is different, gang. I don't know. I don't know
about the legs working, okay?
Yeah, one.
Now, this is the second victim. This is the other victim, okay? This boy Allstar Jr. shot this man hands off, bro.
he probably did one of them.
Hey, man, I don't want to. So, oh my God, I don't. It's not funny, man.
It's like y'all not supposed to be posting this. Y'all like, bro. Oh my God.
Young black men are beefing, and they are going to war over something so petty, and it should be peace, and they should come together and go to church and praise the Lord. This beefing is bad, man. All right, I gave my disclaimer, homie. All right, the beefing is bad. We know this. So this dude Ron apparently ain't learned his lesson because he's still popping it and talking trash while showing off. He done did a shot.
Like you see, this is what I be telling y'all. What did I tell y'all when this first happened? I said we shouldn't feel bad. We should be celebrating. This is what these niggas be wanting to happen. You can't nobody tell me no different. You want to get your finger shot off because you think that's gonna get you some attention. You think that make you more gangster. Fuck wrong with it, nigga. I'm in the hospital. I'm 10 toes down. And God got me, nigga. What? Yeah, my finger's gone. I'm still out here thugging every day to make the Sunday church, nigga. Yeah. Jesus wept, nigga. Yeah. What the fuck? So that's why I don't be feeling bad when something happens to you, nigga, because it's like y'all, that's what y'all want to happen. That's what y'all lucky it was Allstar Jr. Now, I'm telling you right now, y'all nigga ass would be, y'all wouldn't be recording in the house. Y'all ass would be motherfucking handcuffed in there, if not sitting in the holding cell. You hear me? I would have called the police on y'all stupid ass quick. Yeah, he tried to rob me. I shot him on pressing charges. So your ass gonna have some bullets in your ass, and you gonna be in jail. Fuck around with a nigga like me. I'm just saying. You lucky it was him.
It's just off, man.
I don't feel bad. That's what they want to happen, bro. They want to go to jail and get shot and shit. They think it make them more gangster.
All right, clear nothing up. Bitch, I'm right here.
Yeah, you right there. You wasn't right there when you was getting shot.
Now, here's
boy.
my
You
thing,
was running
okay?
your ass
So
off,
Ron
buddy.
is standing up because apparently he ain't paralyzed. But Ben 10 ain't.
Ben 10 ain't standing up.
Ben
shit.
10 been sitting down the entire time, man.
Tell you.
Now, listen, man. I did my due diligence, man. I tapped in because Allstar Jr., if you guys don't know, he has designated Dogface as his spokesperson, as the person who can speak for him because he's not trying to speak for himself right now, right? So I sat down with Dogface, and we asked everything you guys have been wondering.
Right.
Why is J Prince Jr. and Allstar Jr. beef? And not just the story you guys heard online, but the actual details. I talked about how did Allstar Jr. get the gun himself.
Okay.
We talked about NBA Ben 10 and his condition. So Dogface broke everything down. And with no further ado,
we got the breakdown.
Allstar Jr. told academics and others that Dogface is his official spokesperson. So if you ain't hear it from him or Dogface, it ain't official. Dogface the only one talking to him.
Right.
Dogface and Seti Nash were the first to report that NBA Ben 10 was paralyzed. Now, Dogface did say that NBA Ben 10 was paralyzed from the neck down. However, when NBA Ben 10 posted a video today, Dogface actually said that he only said the neck down thing to make them bite down and expose their hand. Now, Dogface says that he knew that once that hit the wire, that they were going to go out of their way to prove that he wasn't as bad as he said he was.
Yeah.
Dogface will also say, tell Ben 10 to wiggle his toes and move his legs because he believes that NBA Ben 10 is still paralyzed from the waist down, just not the neck down. How did this
If he paralyzed, that means it sound like the shot started letting let off and he turned around and ran. Shots kept getting I feel like you could. I don't know. Maybe I'm tweaking, but the only times I heard of somebody getting paralyzed in a shooting is if they got hit like in their back, or if like the bullet went to the back or something like that.
Start.
Well, so listen. So they both share a woman in common. That woman just so happens to be the father of Allstar Jr.'s son.
The mother.
Allstar Jr. and his baby mama, they broke up about 5 or 6 years ago. So this is not something that's new.
Right.
They broke up 5 or 6 years ago. She didn't leave him. He called it quits with her. Let's just make sure we get this on the same page with that, right?
That makes sense. That's why she like overcompensating. But my thing is, why would you go against your baby daddy knowing that this is the father of your son? If you want to date another nigga, date another nigga. But why are you entertaining and hyping up this beef between like this could have very, very well ended bad for your baby daddy. And I don't know.
Wow.
And since people are under the misimpression that the relationship went from her breaking up with Junior, breaking up with JR, to her starting to date Junior. That's not the case. Between the breakup with Allstar JR and her relationship with Junior, she's had 4 or 5 relationships in between that time. So It's not like it was a fresh emotional wound for Allstar JR to see his baby mama with somebody else. She's been with other people, 5 or 6, 4 or 5.
So he
other people.
I get it.
From the time they broke up until she met and got into a relationship with Junior, including a couple of NBA players, including Future. So
how serious is this relationship?
She been fucking Future
with her and J Prince Jr. Like is she one of like J Prince Jr.'s hoes, or they live together? They're in like a full blown like relationship.
From what I understand, in a full blown relationship, I think they live together. I'm not certain.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So long story short, people are under the misimpression that it was a fresh situation where they just broke up last year or 2 years ago. That's not the case. The case is that they've been broke up for years. She didn't leave him. He broke it off with her because she wasn't progressive minded enough. 1, she didn't want anything. Number 2, the biggest part about it all is that he's a good father. So any suggestions that he wasn't taking care of his kid, or that he wasn't loving or wasn't a thoughtful parent, none of that is true. That's all misinformation.
So how did the beef start? So why did J Prince Jr. just all of a sudden got with this girl and then started to not like Allstar Jr.
So like I said earlier,
What no
is
reason?
that it didn't go from JR, All-Star JR to Junior. It was 4 or 5 other people between there that she was dating before she even met Junior. So what happened was JR, he's the kind of person that he wanted to maintain a relationship with his baby mama. They both had a really good co-parenting situation
Right.
by any stretch of the imagination. So when she dated somebody, he didn't care. He just wanted to meet the guy if she was going to be having a guy around his child. And so everybody that she had been kicking it with from the time they broke up all the way up to Junior, he knew him. It was no problem, no issues, no arguing, no none of that kind of no weird at all. The weird came in play because of Jay Prince Jr. Jay Prince Jr. was the one who was uncomfortable with All-Star JR. He was the one who was trying to be controlling. He was the one trying to be a dictator in a relationship. So what happened is that they had run-ins going back 3 or 4 years ago. The latest run-in they had prior to this was at the Empire Grammy party out in California when he was out there, and JR had to smash down on him about running his mouth, trying to troll, and just doing a bunch of weirdo creep ass. Junior is the one who had a complex and was upset with All-Star JR. It wasn't the other way
What happened
around.
at the party?
He had to check him for running his mouth because All-Star JR was a part of the Empire family, so he was at the Grammy party.
Right.
Wait,
Right.
so when he checked him, now Jay Prince Jr. like walks around as the boogeyman. When All-Star
no damn
Jr.
boogeyman.
All-Star Jr. When All-Star Jr. checked him at the Empire party, what did Jay Prince Jr. do?
Nothing.
Of course he
Jay
didn't do
Prince
that.
Jr.
See, Jay Prince Jr. He wasn't in Houston. He didn't have his posse with him, so he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't act gangster because he didn't have the people behind him. 99% of these niggas not gonna be gangster when you catch them by themselves. They gonna be gangster when it's 50 niggas and you by yourself. I could anything gangster is gone out the window already, bro. Because you came in with 20 niggas to rob one person, and he shot 2 of the people you came with, and all of y'all ran. So, and he made it out of the restaurant. So I don't want to hear nothing else gangster from you. Need to be Christian with your homie Ben 10.
In the face of a real man,
Praise
he always
the
backs
Lord.
down. His reputation is not a reputation where he confronts it. He's not a Suge Knight.
Right.
He's not his father.
Right.
He's a whimpering coward little to tell you the absolute truth.
Dario,
And
a wimpy kid?
without his father, who is he? Ask yourself. I want the general public to ask themselves,
Right.
without riding the coattails of his father, without having been grandfathered into the rap-a-lot / mob ties family, what has he built on his own? It
Not a
wasn't
damn
him
thing.
that found Drake. That was his other son that
Josh
found
Prince.
Drake.
Yeah,
So
Josh
what is his claim to fame? His claim to fame is leaving a trail of destruction and disgruntled employees in his wake. Whenever he leaves something, he destroys it. You don't know anything that has blossomed under
Yeah,
Jay
of course.
Prince Jr.'s sons.
Was the encounter that night by chance, or do you feel like the encounter that took place with Jay Prince Jr. and All-Star JR that night, was that encounter something that was, like, for example, because like there's rumors that All-Star JR knew they were going to be there and he pulled up, or that Jay Prince Jr. knew All-Star JR was going to be there and he pulled up, or was the encounter just strictly by chance
Natural.
they just ended up in the same
I
building?
think JR. I think
OG3, who was the manager of all things NBA.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It was his birthday celebration, and him and his family are there. They were there. So All-Star JR didn't know they was going to be there. You know what I'm saying? They were in his section having a party with his family and friends, as far as OG3, and the whole NBA squad was there. JR came in after them, and then after that, that's when Junior came in. Junior walked past and he saw JR there, and Junior went to the whole NBA camp and told the NBA camp that he had an issue with JR, and JR was over there. That's why they went over there.
Hold
They had
on.
already
So Jay Prince Jr.
he alerted.
entered in after
Yes.
All-Star JR was already there. He walked in.
OG3 and his party was already there. It was his birthday celebration. They
Yeah.
were already there. JR came in afterwards and sat down, and then Junior came
I
in
got you.
last. Junior walked past JR,
So
and he went
so
to
OG3 was already there for celebrating their birthday. So it sounded like the NBA camp was already there. They probably invited Jay Prince Jr. to come out and celebrate the birthday or whatever. But OG3 and the NBA niggas came in first, and then Allstar Jr came in. But he probably not thinking nothing of it because he probably on some shit. I ain't got no problem with them NBA niggas. Yeah, I can do that thing over there. I do my thing over here. But then he ain't know that J Prince Jr. got invited or was coming too. So J Prince Jr. walked in and seen, and that's how it went up. That makes sense.
The OG3 section where they were having the party.
And when he told him to go over, did the Youngboy crew just went over to Allstar Jr. and automatically started attacking him, or was there words beforehand?
No, they walked over to him and they started to confront him immediately.
And do you feel like Allstar Jr., like, if he would have like copped it, forwarded, that they would have left him alone, or do you felt like they already went over there looking to attack him?
I don't know, and I don't want to presuppose. I don't want to guess what they would have done.
Yeah,
but I know he stood up and he stood his ground.
Hell yeah!
How did he grab the gun? Yeah, listen, man, that's the real question. How the hell did he get that gun, man?
When they were attacking him,
yeah,
the gun fell out of Ben 10's waist and hit the ground. If you go back and watch the video, you can see Junior pointing at the ground, and he was telling them, "Get the gun, get the gun, get the gun." Go back and slow the video down, and you can see Junior, right? When he turns back to the camera, you can see him pointing. Yeah. He wasn't pointing at JR, he was pointing at the pistol on the ground.
So where'd the gun come from?
That's the real question. How the hell did he get that gun, man?
When they were attacking him,
yeah,
the gun fell out of Ben 10's waist and hit the ground. If you go back and watch the video.
So you got fopped down. You really got fired down with your own. That's embarrassing. We don't want to hear no more gangster talk you talking about. You got blew down and you in a hospital right now after you tried to rob a nigga and your own gun dropped. That means JR didn't even have no gun on him. Understand though, put yourself in them shoes. Most niggas is not. I'm gonna tell you something right now, nigga. You feel me? I don't know about y'all, but nigga put a gun in my face and tell me give your chain, and I ain't got no gun on me, and here go the chain. Even if I do got a gun on me. If you got me down bad, you got me down bad. You feel me? So you gotta understand and respect the mindset, the warrior mindset. The lion and gorilla mindset of a nigga who's actively getting robbed, knowing that it's, first of all, it's 20 niggas versus one nigga, okay? He knows that. Number two, I'm sure in the back of his head, he knows that one of these niggas got a gun. He also knows that he doesn't have a gun. And while he getting robbed and while he taking the chain, he's still fighting for himself, and he seen that gun and he said, oh my God. Praise the Lord. God that came and gave me my special blessing and my special gift. That gun hit the floor in the middle of these niggas robbing me. Oh, thank you, Lord. This is a blessing. Crazy work. Crazy work.
You can see Junior pointing at the ground, and he was telling them, get the gun, get the gun, get the gun. Go back and slow the video down, and you can see Junior, right? When he turns back to the camera, you can see him pointing. Yeah. He wasn't pointing at JR, he was pointing at the pistol on the ground. They were telling him, he was telling them, get the gun, get the gun.
Right. So how did Allstar Jr., okay. So how was he able to evade them and still get the gun? Because if the gun is on the ground and they are swarming him,
right?
What type of football move did he do to
that nigga did a 007 spin?
Still grab the gun.
So listen, this is like when you from the hood, Flacco. This is what you know. When it comes to jumping somebody, bum rushing somebody, right? Right? It looked bad from the video. It looked like they was landing haymakers. But and if you know anything about hood fights, bro, when it comes to jumping somebody, when you have 4, 5, 6 people jumping on one person,
you can't all hit
and
them.
they're in close proximity,
they can't all hit him.
They really hitting each other trying to hit him.
Yeah.
So
all because they all just it's not enough space. You're not gonna get your fist through all the. You know what I'm saying?
Those that people thought they were landing on JR, they were hitting each other trying to get him. So it was like the Keystone Cops. It was like an overall Three Stooges situation. And so when the gun hit the floor, JR seen it and grabbed it. And he did what he had to do after that.
Man. Now, okay, so
He
when
got
he grabbed the
DPO
gun,
off right now. I ain't gonna lie.
now I heard
It's gonna take some crazy. Now I don't remember what year that was that Lil Jeff got killed. If that was 24 or 25, but I Trap Rob, the nigga that killed Lil Jeff, he was Defensive Player of the Year that year for sure. Like there's nobody can top that one type shit. But Allstar Jr. is Defensive Player of the Year for sure. 2026, it's gonna take some crazy shit for him to lose that award. Y'all stay tuned to the Mac Mula Awards because we gonna go crazy.
and others ran, right?
No,
So-
OG3 mama pulled him away from it. If you go back and look at the video, that was his mama pulling him away from the situation. His mother had the presence of mind to look. You manage the hottest rapper in the world right now.
Yeah.
You are the manager of NBA Youngboy, but you also run the whole NBA empire.
Right.
It's your birthday. What the are you doing?
Right.
Right.
Facts.
And I'm sure she knew
Mama was smart.
that this wasn't their situation, because if it was an NBA situation, they would have handled that as soon as they saw Allstar Jr.
Right.
Yeah.
They knew he was there.
Exactly.
They didn't do anything because they didn't have an issue with him. There was no pressure with him.
Same thing I said. Same thing I said. Allstar Jr. probably seen him. NBA niggas probably seen him. Either they didn't know who Allstar Jr. was or didn't care, or it wasn't no reason for them to care. Like he said, the pressure came from J Prince Jr.
From them trying to ride with J Prince Jr.
Right.
That's where the pressure came from.
Like some goofy.
That's crazy. Okay, so I guess the question is, how far was J Prince Jr. away? Because we're saying Allstar Jr., you grabbed the gun and you hit Ron and you hit NBA Ben 10. Why you ain't hit J Prince Jr.?
No, I would have let that bitch go, but I'm sure he did.
When them shots rung out, listen, OG3, he left them boys.
Yeah, he should have.
This is a story y'all ain't get. When the shots rung out, OG3 got the phone and left all of them in there.
Hell yeah.
He left them.
Fuck, I'm gonna stay here and get shot with y'all?
Too. When them shots rung out, he was working like.
Really? He was like...
That knee was working. That knee was working.
That knee was working like a motherfucker. But that's the only thing that makes sense, because remember what I said a million times, bro. If me and 50 niggas is trying to rob one person, one man by himself, and that man gets one of our guns and starts shooting at us, and we all gangsters, all of us ain't gonna turn around and run. Now somebody gonna turn around and bust back, shoot back. You know what I'm saying? Or what is something at this point, right? And then okay, maybe we don't shoot back in that moment, but how does Allstar Jr. then, after get done shooting, he stands up and walks out the same door that y'all just came in, alive, no scratches, no gun, no shots, no nothing, no shootout outside the restaurant, no nothing. Y'all supposed to be gangsters. The only thing that makes sense is that all y'all niggas ran. There's nothing else that makes sense. You come to rob a nigga, he gets your gun and shoot two of you niggas and makes it out of that restaurant alive, unharmed, untouched. That mean y'all ran. That's the only thing that could have mean. And if you ran, we don't want to hear no more gangster talk from you, bro. Point blank, period.
Oh my God.
You get the fuck out there.
Yeah. Well, Yo, it's crazy too though, because I seen a photo of Ben 10 on the ground, and it don't appear that none of his homies were around him.
Hell no.
They left. They do what coward ass big ass when the advantage flips. They run.
Yep, they run.
Yo, is it true that J Prince Jr., because I listened to the song,
ain't ready for battle,
and Allstar Jr. says that J Prince Jr. I think left his Rolls Royce.
Got
the man, look. Like, he could have hopped in the Rolls Royce at least, right?
Yeah, he left the car that nigga ran home.
I want to took the bus. You question, but I want to say something to the city of Houston, and I want to also address the city of Baton Rouge after you get through answer whatever questions you have of me.
Man, okay, so there's been a lot of rumors surrounding NBA Ben 10. I feel like this is my last question for you is, what's the status of NBA Ben 10? Because a lot of people is saying a lot of things.
NBA Ben 10 is in the hospital. He has been formally arrested.
Oh, good.
He's been in and out of consciousness. NBA Ben 10 is under police watch and police supervision now. He will be charged with,
that's good,
at the very least, aggravated assault because it was a weapon. It was his weapon.
Robbery.
Right? They have fingerprints. They have DNA. His fingerprints and his DNA are on the weapon. He will be charged with some form of assault, whether it's simple or aggravated. But I'm thinking aggravated.
They probably gonna charge him with his friend getting shot.
Because of the nature he had a firearm, and and attempted robbery with a firearm.
Attempted robbery with a
So
firearm.
he is paralyzed from the neck down.
Wow.
He has feeding tubes and he has tubes helping him breathe.
Damn.
What?
Yeah. So anybody tell you anything different, lying.
Yo, the family like talking about. Well, I'll be real. It's people who claim they're the family. There's no confirmation they are the family actually.
Yeah.
Right. Right, I'm talking about he's walking and talking, bro.
He talking.
If he was walking,
We got
hey,
that,
Flacco,
though.
if he was walking and talking, based on how many times he got hit, based on what he went through, and based on who
How many
he
times
is
he
and
got
who he's
hit?
connected to, because now he's connected. He's not just connected to Youngboy, he's connected to the whole Mob Tie situation. If he was up walking and talking, if he took those bullets like a champ, they would be sending. They would be posting pictures, bro.
You know that.
That's true.
Pictures that they would be posting pictures. Think about it.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, so like when you say he's on like feeding tube and tubes to breathe, is that why in Allstar Jr says unplug that?
Yeah, because he died twice. They were trying to save him. He died twice.
That's crazy. Yo, if I hear, do Allstar Jr have any type of real animosity for NBA Ben 10, or do he like just recognize?
Hell no. For
Ben
what
10
reason?
was sent on a little dummy mission. He ain't trying to shoot me. They did try to jump me and snatch my chain, but it's not really no real hostility there because, like NBA Ben 10 took like, feel me, and took I guess like the worst of it, right?
So listen, once you get to a conflict with somebody like that and you have people trying to inflict major damage and harm on you, you see chairs flying, you see 8-9 people trying to jump in, you see the second in command of the NBA squad, which is OG3, trying to jump into it too, trying to jump into the melee as well. His mother having to pull him back, trying to think for him. Imagine your mama having to think for you, and you're a millionaire and you manage.
I did that with my homie before. We got into a fight with some niggas that we barely knew at the club. Big ass fight broke out in Atlanta. Big ass fight broke out. I look over and this nigga is over swinging. First thing I was involved in the fight too, but when I looked over and see my homie like swinging on the nigga, first thing I thought is nope, shots. So I grabbed that nigga, pulled his ass up. He turned around, kept swinging. I grabbed his ass stronger, threw his ass, looked at his ass like nigga, we gone. We're out of here, bro. Stop fighting. It's time to run before some booms get let off. You feel me?
Biggest rapper, the most popular rapper in the world. So in terms of animosity, JR don't know. He doesn't know. He didn't know Ben 10. He didn't know Daddy and Ron.
Right.
He don't know them.
Ain't no
he
reason
have
to have
no
no
issue with them.
animosity. Y'all just
Their
fucking
issue
with
was
them.
them. So
Right.
if you ask me if he feels if he has any feelings of remorse, I don't think he does. I've been knowing JR a long time. I don't think he does. How can you have feelings of remorse for somebody who tried to attack you for no reason whatsoever? Somebody that you didn't have an issue with, you had no problem with. There's no history of conflict between you and that person. So he recognized it he immediately recognized that they were on a mission from somebody else. So if you're asking me, does he have any remorse or does he have any ill feelings towards them? I mean, listen, just because we have any previous issue don't mean that, I'm looking at what happened. He's just solely looking at what happened. What happened was the guys tried to attack him, obviously on the behalf of somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah, facts, right?
It could have been anybody. He was going to respond like that to anybody. It could have been anybody.
Because like, I'll be real though, like, if I'm Allstar Jr. and I'm in that situation, I'm not really holding nothing too personal. Now, again, I'm still diss
I'm not sleeping.
Right? But I'm not really holding nothing too personal, right? Because you didn't really do nothing to me, right? Outside of like, you feel me? Like outside of jumping me, but my real issue would be with, like Jay Prince Jr.
Yeah.
If they could have got down, they would have gotten down, bro.
Yeah, facts,
right?
Of course.
And so when you have people talking about, he's bragging, he's trolling, like I told academics, you can't be a troll if you're personally involved with the situation. A troll is kind of like somebody like a 6ix9ine who sees somebody else going through something and they talk about it and gossip about it and just make fun of it. You can't be a troll if you're talking about something that you actually went through, something that you actually experienced. You talking about it is just you talking about it. Now, on the flip side of that, if they would have got down on him, if they would have hung him by his legs like Big Red for 5 Heartbeats. If they would
Yeah,
have
like
hung
a
him over
bully,
the
like a high
balcony,
school
they
bully or
would have
something.
took pictures of it,
For sure.
and they would have trolled him. They would have talked about it.
For sure.
Of
So
course.
people can expect for him, well, why is he trolling about it? That's dangerous. No, what he went through was dangerous.
Is he prepared for it? Now, here's a question, right? Because we know Dogface like you a gangster. But is Allstar Jr. prepared for the consequences? Because we looking at the J Prince and the Mob Ties family as, because remember like when I think it was Almighty J who got jumped and stabbed up in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The first person and he called was J Prince Jr. to handle it, and J Prince Jr. is from Houston. So Mob Ties is apparently connected with every community on Earth, they claim. Every inner city where black folks at, they claim they got some type of representation there.
Cap.
So that meaning if they're true to their word, that meaning they got Mob Ties in Detroit as well. So is Allstar Jr., is he somebody based on how you know him, is somebody who is prepared and ready to handle whatever situation and candle he got to handle, especially with the amount of, I guess, taunting he's doing right now?
He absolutely is. And he's not by himself. I'm not going to name names because that's nobody's business.
Yeah.
But Detroit is genuinely a city, even if we have issues with each other, it's gonna be hard for you to track down somebody. First of all, nothing's going to happen to him in Detroit, period. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who we catch trying to aid and assist somebody who's from Baton Rouge
Yeah.
or from Texas,
Yeah.
anybody who we catch in Detroit, because there's a bunch of people who are mob tie affiliates in Detroit,
Yeah.
right? Anybody who we catch and we find out trying to aid and assist them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting their ass on the floor. I'm gonna let the whole world know. That's number one. Number two,
Wow.
let me back up for a second. Why would J Prince see? Because the instructions, the ultimate instructions, and the ultimate challenge lies not at the feet of J Prince Jr. The ultimate instruction or the ultimate decision-making power comes from Senior. Let me ask you a question. What did Allstar Jr. do to anybody in Mob Ties or Rap-A-Lot?
Nothing.
Nothing. So if you think about it, why would J Prince Sr., the one who runs the show, why would he have a problem? And you know that he's a thinking man. He's a wise man. You know that he's thinking, hey, listen, y'all bust y'all move. It didn't work. And so now this guy is going to do whatever he has to do, or he can do whatever he wants to do. He can say whatever he wants to say because he's not in the wrong here. So when you think about injury inflicted, actual physical harm, no Mob Tie member, no Rap-A-Lot affiliate got touched. They didn't get shot. They didn't get scratched. So what would J Prince Sr. have an issue with Allstar Jr. about?
Yeah, but
That's
the nigga,
true.
it wasn't nothing to have a issue with in the first place, though.
But are you saying that J Prince Jr. don't got no authority to call no hits?
Fuck you mad at me because you fucking my baby mama for? Like what? That don't make sense.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying I'm not saying or acknowledging that he's ever called a hit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, true.
What would it be for?
Demand all of my.
You mean Junior?
Yeah.
Boy, Junior gonna get his ass spanked, boy. Hear me? Junior, haven't you already caused your family enough headache? Haven't you already caused your family enough turmoil? Haven't you already put your family in ridiculous positions and situations over the course of the last 5-6 years? Haven't you done the worst you could possibly do to stain the reputation and the legacy of your father? One of the main reasons why people are questioning or trying to challenge the Prince family is because of all the mistakes that Junior has made since he was put in charge.
Yeah.
It's mistake after mistake after mistake, and they were preventable mistakes as well.
That's true. Take off.
So why would Senior be mad?
That's true.
Y'all tried to jump him. Y'all tried to roll on him. Clumsy ass, goofy ass, out the pistol.
Yeah.
And let him get the pistol, and he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, correct.
I'm
Now,
sure.
Dogface.
Yeah.
Look though. So now, you're like, I'm saying this, man. You're like a street diplomat, meaning you're somebody who's so well connected. You're able to breach peace deals with a lot of people. are you able to breach a peace deal between Allstar Jr. and 4K Trey and NBA Youngboy crew? Because here's my thing, okay?
Probably
If
not after the trolling.
If Allstar Jr. is taunting NBA Ben 10 the way he's taunting him, hey, man, it don't look like Youngboy and them might like that too much. And we know for sure, Youngboy and them is grave diggers. Like, we have way too many examples of them boys grave digging. So, do you think you'll be able to get them off of Allstar Jr.?
Let me switch that question around.
Yeah.
Because the way you pose the question is I think because of who Youngboy is,
Yeah.
and because of how much money and influence he has, I think that the entire country is looking at it like he has the advantage. But let me tell you something about advantage. They also thought they had the advantage in confessions that night.
Right.
Yeah.
They outmanned him, they outgunned him, and they were the aggressors.
They was feeling
so
good.
In that particular situation, they thought they had the advantage. So they pressed it. They pressed the advantage they thought they had. They came out on the losing end of the stick. Right. Just because somebody has money doesn't mean they can win a war. We've seen many examples of things that happen and transpire in the hood. I've seen plenty of millionaires get their head knocked off. You hear me? And so I want to back up for a second. We're not worried about what the 4K Trey is talking about. 4K Trey is wrong as they took on somebody else's beef.
Yeah.
They picked up somebody else's flag, and they put themselves in the middle of something that had nothing to do with them. Allstar Jr. Nobody affiliated with Allstar Jr. did anything wrong to a Mob Ties member or a 4K Trey member.
Right.
It was all them being the aggressor. Right. So if they mad at somebody, they even mad at their damn self for fumbling the ball. They fumbled the ball on the 1 yard line. They had him. They fumbled the ball at the half-yard line.
Yeah, now Wack did say that he don't believe that NBA Youngboy is going to go out like Lil Durk or even...
He better not.
Entertain
He better not. He in Norway. What the... Listen, so I'm
He's
sure
in Norway.
He in Norway and feeling something with crime and drug and prostitution is legal. His favorite things, whores and drugs. Right?
Yeah. Not the but though. I'll be real though. Now, one might say if you from the streets, you know why people may get out of town, right? Because when something about to happen, you feel me? Because I'll be real. If like, I'm Youngboy and I'm about to put, you feel me, like 10 million in the streets and say, go get that boy in Detroit, I might want to go to Norway so I can have an alibi. Hey, man, that sounds like a Quentin Tarantino movie. That's a Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, man.
I'm not saying what Youngboy's thought process is because I don't know.
It's a sad day for them niggas, boy. Like I said, I think they want this to happen. I think Ben 10 really, deep down inside, he really happy. Well, he gonna play like he happy. That shit really hurting like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He really don't want to be paralyzed. He don't want to be shot, but he gonna act like he do because he want to be a gangster more than he wants to be just alive. Like, niggas be weirder. That shit is, man.